So, you know the roof's where all the interesting people hang. I'm here with Reese of Bay 10. Reese, thanks for joining us again. Think I saw you about this time last year.
You did. You did.
Okay, how are you feeling about tonight?
I feel really good. It's nice to see everyone having a good time. I think the main thing about something like this is that we all get to celebrate something that we all work so hard for.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that everyone comes together and we all have a good time.
Since you won the award last year, if I'm right, it was Best Studio.
Best studio, yeah.
All right, since that time, can you tell me a little bit about what you've been up to? Anything interesting?
I've worked with a few artists on major labels. I've done a bunch of EP and album projects. And I've pretty much been day in, day out in the studio since.
Yeah.
It's done good to boost my public
Yeah.
kind of perception,
Yeah.
I think, which I'm really grateful for. I didn't expect to win the award last year,
Yeah.
so that blagged my head, to be honest.
Yeah.
And yeah, since
Some
then,
very tough competition there. So
yeah, some really great studios, a lot of engineers that I look up to and I've got a lot of respect for. So to like win something like that was very big for me. Yeah, I've never won an award in my life before then.
Any projects you've got in the pipeline at the moment that you might want to tell us about? Anything you're excited about?
Yeah, I have an EP coming and a full-length album with an artist called Ray from Paris, who's really good. An EP with Ty Giuliano, who's a Birmingham-based artist. Honestly, there's so many for me to mention at this point that I've produced myself and people that are like artists that I'm working with. There's a lot of R&B, hip-hop, trap kind of thing, and quite a bit of jazz and soul as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
So it's been good to kind of open it up to a bunch of different styles and then see what's actually going on in Birmingham, I think. Yeah, I think that's what my studio's kind of, I've took on as the business model. I just really want to just opening it up to anyone that I can roll with. I mean, it's all about the creative spark, I think. Yeah.
Obviously won an award last year, back here this year to help support the awards again. Are you looking forward to seeing anyone tonight? Or?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jaws. I mean, we played with Jaws. I mean, me and my team of people I was collaborating with, like Daniel Rose and Mayday, Tarju, Ray, and myself. We supported Jaws the other week. And they've been some of my best friends for years, so it's just always good to see them. It's like hanging out with old mates. So, yeah, it's going to be a good night. I'm going to try not to get too drunk. I'm going to make sure my mum gets home safe and not get anything down this suit.
Looking very sharp, so I feel properly underdressed tonight. Very, very sharp.
I've never had a suit like this in my whole life.
Is your mum here? Your mum would be proud. Mum would be very
My
proud.
mum insisted on me wearing a suit, and I didn't want to wear one because I feel a bit overdressed for.
How important do you think events like this, like the Birmingham Music Awards, obviously back and bigger and better this year, like the venue looks amazing. How important do you think events like this are for the city of Birmingham?
I think it does a lot to inspire people to get involved in music. I think the idea of competition in music is a bit, it can be negative.
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't feel like music is a competition.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is the only issue I can bring to anything like a Brit Awards.
But
like that.
I feel like Birmingham is a city that has constantly over history like undersold itself and not really put itself out there about the great things. And I think that's the positive thing about tonight.
Exactly, yeah. So what I did mention before is that what I feel comes from awards in general. From this one though, there's always a positive aspect for everyone, even if you're nominated and you don't get anything. There's still that that acknowledgement of your business and your art and what you do, and I feel like that they've done this award, like Joe and Simon and everyone, that they've put it across in such a way that it's really about inspiring people, and I feel it does a lot for like the local community. I feel it does a lot to inspire people to get better at the craft. So I mean, it made me realise that people actually watched what I did and actually like cared. Which I think when you do music, it's easy to feel like no one cares about what you do. But that's like an obviously an ongoing negative thing you have with yourself. But something like this, it did a lot for my how I view myself professionally, and it helped me take myself a lot more serious. So yeah, I think overall it's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, it really is a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Right, it's a pleasure to speak to you, man. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Give our best to your mum. Have a great night. Be very proud. Thanks, mate. Thank you.